2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Nets going up against the Knicks. For the Knicks, they've been more than effective thus far in the playoffs, only 3 losses to this point. And without question, this is a team playing with the utmost confidence. There's a very real chance that someone could go home after this weekend. I'm not talking about us going home after the show, but can you talk about the feelings for the team facing elimination?
Yeah, there's a collective realization that this could be it for you at the end of the season. That's not a good feeling you want to have, so it does heighten your focus.
Well, the flip side, if your team trying to close this out, you got to use that confidence, baby. Hit your opponent hard the early you finishing, and make the other team say, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
All right, kickoff coming up shortly. Here's Kevin.
Living life in restrictions. I might slip out at me, but I won't be evicted. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting 5. Patrick Beverley out there with D. And there's the great, and it's the beat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, it'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Ntilikina to the middle. Here's Barrett. And Thabit sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley. New York with the ball. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Some solid defense from Moncrief.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
There's 3 pointers off the mark. To the left wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Moncrief. And the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Ntilikina. A shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Beverley, the pass to Thabit. Back to Beverley. Here's the great. Takes it from 10. Nice touch on the bank shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Moncrief. Rebound, New Jersey.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And it's Beverly missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Stripped away. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's good from Beverly. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. As Lenoglu, defended by Beverly, dishes it to Merritt. Got a piece of it. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Pass to deep. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Knicks trail by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Moncrief, and Thabit sends it back. Here's the great, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one at the line is good. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. Got a piece of it. As Lenoglu, a rebound by the Nets. Beverly looking around to the paint. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Here's the great. Kept alive. Here's the beat. Pass to Beverly. They shoot again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at the great, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Beverly.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's the great. Knocked loose to the middle. And here's Barrett. Feeds to Moncrief. Over Thabit. And it's Thabit with the rebound. Thabit's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Lots of room. Passes it to D. The feed now to Thabit. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Barrett. The pass to Moncrief. And Thabit sends it back.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The putback, and it's Thabit with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And for New Jersey, they've shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Nets making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Now here's Moncrief. Defense right on him. It's blocked.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. D's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
The great. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And it's 6 points for the great.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific, finding the open man.
Basket good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Inside.
So just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He misses the free throw. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for New York. Smith comes in for Frank Ntilikina. And he sinks the second. Now Smith. He kicks it to Moncrief. Back to Smith. Pass to Barrett from downtown. They get it again. Here's Moncrief, and Thabit sends it back. Here's the break. D passes to Thabit. Here's the great. The Knicks making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Knicks trail by 13. Kicks it to Barrett. Pass to Smith. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Dennis Smith Jr., you want more of this. Find your open teammate and make sure you put it on time.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses. New Jersey leading by 11. Passes to D. The three. Buries it from three-point range. D's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
A great recognition from Dennis Smith Jr., creating the separation and shooting with confidence.
And there's the pass to D. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Livingston dishes to Thabit.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the dunk by Smith.
Wow, the amazing speed and athleticism of Mr. Dennis Smith Jr. No mercy on the attack.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. Joakim Noah's checked in for the Nets. He comes in for D. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Now you look at the great, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, R.J. Barrett. He shows up in that same conversation.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Nets leading by 12. Now, here's Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Anthony.
You know, part of what you love about Joakim Noah is his leadership ability. He inspires his teammates to raise their level with the way he plays.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Smith with it. He kicks it to Humphries. Outside Anthony. And again, it's New York. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Nets. They lead by 11. Pass to the great. Who's back up? And it's Humphries with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The lead now cut to single digits.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Here's Livingston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
A floater, and the layup good by Smith. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, perfecting the floater would make Dennis Smith Jr. unguardable. How about that pretty jumper?
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Livingston passes to Noah. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. It's stolen by Livingston. Pass to Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Nets lead by 13.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Still
1:09 left in the first. A solo fast break by himself. Pushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. Passes it to Barrett. Count it. Barrett's got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Livingston. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Knicks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. That's good for Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
Both free throws good from Anthony. So it's New Jersey now. 11-point game. 3 seconds left. No good on the layup. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. New Jersey on top, up by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dance Team.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
New Jersey leading by 11. Dennis Smith is out there with Barrett. Then it's Anthony. And it's Humphries in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now, here's Beverly. Here's Diawara. That one drops for him. D's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New Jersey. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Knicks. The shot. New Jersey with the rebound. The Beats got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Watford. And here's Beverly. Now the pass to D. to shoot. Back to Beverly. Misses off the right iron. Knicks trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got 6.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Diawara, covered by Smith. Pass to Beverly. Here's the beat. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
D passes to Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, you love that Frank Ntilikina went up so strong for that. He puts the official in a position where he's got to get to the foul line. Nicely done.
This is his first free throw of the game. So he gets them both. That's leading by 12. Beverly, the pass to Thabit. Back to Beverly. It's stolen by Barrett. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 6. Stolen.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Rebound by Anthony. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Beverly, the pass to Thabit. Good work there as it goes. Thabit's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barrett kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Anthony. Over Thabit. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Here's Moncrief. Barrett the pass to Moncrief. Rebounded by the Nets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Here's Ntilikina. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, put that speed to work, Mr. Ntilikina, doing a nice job attacking the defense.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Fires the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Anthony. High post try. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
There at the pass to Moncrief. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically. Just recharge here quickly.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Look at the franchise. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Nets leading by 13. Passes it to the great. Down low. Here's Diawara. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. D's got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A fader. And there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist from Barrett. 6 points for the franchise.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Covered by Anthony. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The pass to Moncrief. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have shot 6 or 7 at the line. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. New Jersey leading by 14. Pass to D. The great passes to D. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room, and the Knicks miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The great. Knocked away. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, for Frank Ntilikina, to me, it's about being aggressive. When he's taking the initiative, he forces the defense to react.
And he makes both free throws. Nets leading by 15. Pass to D. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Moncrief's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good. Ntilikina's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, what a night for Frank Ntilikina, showing the ability to be an all-around offensive weapon.
There's the pass to the great. Here's the great. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Ntilikina. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Knicks trail by 17. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
To the middle. Here's the great, covered by Humphries. Tries again, another shot. It's rebounded by New York. Humphries has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Ntilikina gets the three-pointer to fall. Ntilikina's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 8.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
To the paint, here's Humphries. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's New Jersey now. The lead is 15. To the wing on the left. Pass to the great. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nets have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Nilikina who brings up the ball for New York, trailing by 17. Inside, here's Smith, and he banks in the layup. Smith's got 8.
Boy, you have to absorb the bump on the jump shot, and Dennis Smith Jr. still able to deliver. That is not easy, folks.
To the inside, here's the great. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Nilikina. 15 points in the game. Passes to Moncrief. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. So it's New Jersey now. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to deep. Doubled by Smith. Here's Sita. And again, it's the Nets missing. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Nilikina. Count that one. Nilikina's got 17 now.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Pass to D. Doubled by Smith. Here's the great. He's got 15. Lays it up off the glass. The great's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Humphries. And the dunk by Humphries.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Passes it to D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Nilikina. He's got 17. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Noah. Two on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the strike. And so it's New Jersey. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for New Jersey, it's been a tough series for them so far, trailing 3 games to 1, but they've clearly still got some fight left in them. First half of Game 5, they are playing very well, and they're out to prove they can stick around for at least another game. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
Well, it's almost impossible to catch up. They need to be the team getting to the foul line at a higher rate in the second half. That means driving to the basket, hitting the cutter, slicing to the basket. Anything going to the basket is your friend.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Reed. He's out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's the great in at the 3-6. And that one hits back iron. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. Knicks trail by 14. And the pass to Ntilikina. A three-pointer, no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 15. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. And that'll be his third foul so far. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now Reed pass to Watford. To the middle. Here's the beat. The emphatic rejection. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ntilikina. Reed covering. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Frank Ntilikina comes into the NBA as the 8th pick of the 2017 NBA draft. You do have to remember, this guy had professional experience before coming here. He played in his native country of France.
Measury, he's checked in for the Nets. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And really, things were bound to balance out eventually. He's been money at the line before that trip. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing contact.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 17. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Ntilikina. But they recover it. Top of the key jumper, no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. Down low. Gets a hand on it. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knicks trail by 16. Passes it to Moncrief. And the shot is good. Moncrief's got 11 points.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now here's Beverly. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Ntilikina. Reed covering. Let's go. They get it back.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Beverly after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Now the pass to the great. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the call will go against the great. That's his third foul of the game. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Moncrief. Shoots over Measury, and again it's New York.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. New Jersey making a switch here. The Beats checked in. Here's Beverly. He's got 5. Pass to the Great. Kicks to the beat. 5 on the clock. Here's the Great. Covered by Anthony.
Miller just reading the play the right way, putting the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Knicks trail by 12. As Lenoglu, defended by Beverly. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. As Lenoglu, defended by Beverly, they recover it. Down low. That's in, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Anthony.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Watford. Over to the wing. It's really high close. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
As Lenoglu, defended by Beverly, fires from the wing. That's in, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Anthony.
You love how calm Melo is in that pick and roll situation. Never seems to allow you to speed him up in any play situation.
Now, here is Reed. No good from outside. Here's Barrett. And the lead is down inside single digits. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Here's the Great, covered by Anthony. Here's the Great. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Barrett. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
The Knicks making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Nets leading by 6. Everly with the ball. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Watford. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. He has 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Anthony looking it over. Puts the move on. And it's the Beat with the rebound. The Beat's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Watford. Back to Reed. Tosses it to the great. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 10-point New Jersey lead. And here's Smith. He's got 8. He dishes it to Moncrief. Here's Barrett. That one rolling around and rims out. Nets leading by 10. Here's Reed. To the middle. Here's the beat. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here is Moncrief. Defense is right there. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 11 points.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. showing you, yeah, the catch and shoot, I've got that too.
Now Beverly, 5 points in the game. It's Reed, high post. Makes it off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Watford, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Knicks trail by 13. Now, here's Barrett. 12 points for him. Knocks down the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Out to the wing. Fires for 3. Watford, that's good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Barrett with the ball. Reed on him. Watford.
To stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And New York making a change here. Humphries checked in. The free throw is off from Moncrief. Nets leading by 11. It's stolen by Smith. He feeds it to Humphries. And Fabit sends it back. They get it back. New Jersey has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The pass to Livingston. And he uses the glass on the layup. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. And Humphries has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
New Jersey making a switch here. Bolden's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. There's the lob to the hoop. Humphries, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Livingston. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Diawara. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Smith. The pass to Ntilikina to the left side wing. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Livingston. Over to the left wing. Passes it to D. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Knicks with possession here. So it's New Jersey, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Humphreys in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Humphreys. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Moncrief.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
And these back-to-back games like this, he is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Ntilikina. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Reed. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Watford, out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. A shot off that time. The Knicks go the other way. Smith outside. Reed with the steal. Ceda. Moncrief defending. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here is Humphries. That's good from Humphries. He hits both from the stripe. New Jersey leading by 7. Sita, covered by Smith. And there's the pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. And shot on the way. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Moncrief is checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Shoots from 12. Noah with the block.
Well, Joakim Noah making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Kicks it to Smith. Lock at 6. Some nice passing by New York here. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Reed. Sita, covered by Smith. Tipped away. It's taken away by Smith. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Finishes the creek with a slam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Watford, covered by Smith. And again, no good by New Jersey. Knicks trail by 5. As Leonard Blue. Moncrief dishes to Smith. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
It's checked in for Dennis Smith. So it's New Jersey now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
New Jersey making a switch here. Holden's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Here it's Sita. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Noah. And it's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Nets making a change here. And here are the Knicks. They've got an 8-0 run. And Bill slams it in.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie Bar to do it.
Showing
the Nets will retain possession. So it's New Jersey now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Bolden. Like at 6.
Listen, Frank Ntilikina is a lockdown defender. He's got the physical tools, high motor, and it's a great combination.
Knicks trail by 3. Barrett with the ball.
Of the defender on the interior, affecting the shot. Go ahead, Joakim Noah. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
So it's the Knicks now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Anthony. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Oh, a strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
Nets leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Noah. It's rebounded by New York.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the great.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what Jason Kidd went over with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you. We got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Here's Moncrief. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. To the right lane. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York calls timeout. Without question, the great displaying his skills today.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Ntilikina looking it over to take the lead. It's tipped. And now New Jersey on the break. That one a little long. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And they take the lead.
Well, Melo can hurt you in so many ways, and his pull-up is as dangerous as anyone's in the entire league.
There's the pass to the great. Inside, Diawara. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably?
Now here's Beverly. He right on him. Here's the great. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The great's got 28.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
New York calls timeout. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Moncrief. That's good for Moncrief. He doesn't get the second one. New Jersey has gone to the three-corner 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's New Jersey the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Ntilikina. No good there. And here's Beverly. Here's the beat. Again, the Nets for 2. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Beverly. Here's Moncrief. And Fabik sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 11 points in just the second half. Now, here's Beverly. He's covered closely to the paint. Here's the beat, and he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Anthony. This is the 3. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Barrett. It's deflected, and they get it back. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The free throw is off from Moncrief. Nets leading by 4. Covered by Anthony. Over to the wing. Banked in off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Nets with possession. Beverly. Anthony on the double team. Beyond the arc. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. And that puts them up by 5. Reedy's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Back to Anthony. On deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Anthony. So it's the Nets picking up the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.